Hey, I'm Giga, and this is day 5 of the Life in Lockdown Challenge. And as always, you probably know this whole spiel by now. Go check out the previous episodes if you haven't yet, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the future ones. But let's get started. Today's theme is sports. And if I'm honest with you, when I originally thought of this theme, the first thing that popped into my head was someone just maybe sitting on the couch, wearing his pajamas and yelling at the TV because some football player missed a penalty shot or something, and like a beer in his hand and just, yeah. But then I thought, I don't do that. I hate watching sports on TV. Well, kinda. I hate the sports that play on TV. I like watching Portugal. That's good, like Portugal football, handball, any sports that Portugal is playing, I can root for them. But that's basically it for the sports that normally play on TV. Because I like watching like skate or climbing videos. Like, for example, have you ever watched Real Rock? If you've never watched them and you're a fan of adventure and extreme sports, in particular climbing, rock climbing or ice climbing or whatever, it's such a dope like collection of videos that comes out every year. But it's more like a movie experience than TV. Oh, and on a different note, here you can see me make a big mistake. Which is trying to paint blinds on this window. I can't paint that many parallel lines if my life depended on it. Cause like, I don't even know if I have the physical ability to do it, even though I doubt it. But I really don't have is the mental capacity to do it. Cause halfway through it I just get bored, and then I try to go fast, and then I just make them all wobbly and wonky. But don't worry about it, I'm gonna be working on it for a little bit, trying to make it better. And then I'll just give up and fix the whole thing. But let's go back to what we were talking about, and what was it? Either way, all of this was to say that I don't really like watching sports on TV, and so I switched my interpretation of the theme to mean doing sports and staying fit. And this part I do like. Actually, most of the reason that I don't like watching football and basketball or whatever is because I'd much rather use that time to go actually do those things myself. I love playing football and basketball, even though I'm not great at it. And I even love more climbing and skateboarding or even trying to surf. Even though I have a little beef with surfing, because I hate the process. The whole thing of getting in my car with my board, getting to the beach, and not knowing what to do with the car keys. And then you look at the waves and they just suck, which I guess I could have looked at the forecast or whatever, but that's just another part of the process that just piles on and that I don't like. My ideal surfing scenario is I just wake up, I walk to the beach with my board, I look at the waves and I'm like, cool, that looks good, I can go have fun and swallow some water. Or I just look at it and say, nope, that sucks, let's just go home and go back to sleep. Like I did when I was in Costa Rica in 2019. I was living and working in Costa Rica for a few months, and that was my daily routine, and it was beautiful, incredible. Unless it rains the previous day, and then it goes from incredible to completely terrifying. But that's a story for another episode, maybe when I do the unlocked version of the travel theme, so come back for that one. But most sports either require going somewhere, or, even worse, a team of people to play them. Both of which are not exactly ideal in a pandemic and lockdown scenario. I did try going to the climbing gym during the pandemic, when the restrictions here in Portugal were lower, and it was an alright experience. You just have to always wear a mask when you're climbing, and you have to use liquid chalk, which is basically a mix of magnesium and alcohol, so it doubles as hand sanitizer. But other than that one occasion, I went the more normal route of home workouts, which I guess is what most people did. You just figure out different random body weight exercises, or using tables and chairs, or even just throwing around jugs of water for weight, and you get a little bit of a sweat. Also, a lot of yoga. And so that's what I decided to paint. But for now, I'm just going to go leave you with the rest of the painting process, and I'm going to go do some push-ups. So, see you in the next one. Bye.